This is Mike Ludes at Capital Eurocars, and I'm in the all-new 2017 Volvo V90 Cross Country. This is the T6 all-wheel drive model. This is the model that came out at launch. So we're off. I've got all the comfort and safety systems activated. So if I turn on my cruise control and set my speed, it shows you that my speed is set for 30, but my current speed is actually 27. You should be able to see that also in the head-up display. So let's accelerate my speed. I want to go 45 miles an hour, because that's the speed limit on this road. Actually, I'm going to do another test here. So 50 miles an hour. I'm going to decrease my following distance. So by pressing this button here, it shortens my range, which you can see on the bars here. I'm not using any pedals right now. It's going to do all the braking and acceleration for me. So now the vehicle in front of me is starting to pick up speed, and so am I. And now it's also able to see the lanes. Once these bars illuminate white, that means it can see the lanes. So if I start to drift off my lane, the steering wheel will correct it for me. Now that car's slowing down, so am I. Now this is where you've got to be attentive, because there is a red light ahead. The car does not respond to the red light, so I have to apply the brakes at this time. You might also see the blind spot monitor illuminating on the side view mirror. That's always a great help in a Volvo. And I've chosen a somewhat curvy road here because I'm curious. I don't know how this will work, but I'm curious once I get up to about 40 miles an hour and it can see the lane markings. Yeah, if it's able to. Yeah, that's a little bit too severe. It did vibrate the wheel to let me know that I was going beyond the lane. So this time it's holding the wheel for me. Now let's see what happens here. It's trying, but I guess there's a limit to how much it can correct for you. So moral of the story, it's not autonomous. You gotta hold on still. So it does not read the shape of the road, it does read the lane markings. One of the things I really like about the new Volvo SENSUS that debuted in the XC90 a couple years ago is the voice control is pretty smart. So not only could you of course give it an address to go to, we can ask it a few things, such as, where's the nearest Starbucks?
Searching for POI. Select a POI in the list.
1. Simple. At a complete stop now, the engine auto start stop has functioned, and as soon as I'm lifting off the brake pedal, it's getting ready to touch the gas pedal and you're moving. So this is a really fun little section of road here. I choose this section because construction is done and it's a side road. So when I'm playing with the limits of handling, this is a relatively decent place to do so. That was pretty excellent. I think the curve is rated at 15 miles an hour, and that was around 45. I can also, why am I taking my hands off the wheel? I can tell the car to do that. Set the temperature to 65 degrees.
Temperature set to 65 degrees. There's a limited amount of time.
FM 99.9.
Searching music and radio.
So the V90 is definitely exciting. It's very nice handling in spite of its size. That's pretty great too. You got the rear hitch on this vehicle. So if I press the tow button, or the tow bar camera button, then it actually gives me trajectory of how it can line up to the trailer that I'm about to tow. And the lines, of course, show your vehicle's trajectory. 360 view is absolutely the coolest of them all, though, because that blends 4 cameras on the front, the sides, and the rear to show a virtual overhead image of your vehicle. That also works in conjunction with the park assist. So this is actually seeing the wall here and indicating my proximity to it. If I touch this camera, then I'll get just my rear camera view.